The book of Micah. Again, the books of Amos, Hosea, Isaiah, and Micah all are contemporaries, so we can read them together same time. What I love about the book of Micah is its simplicity. It simply recaps the story of the Old Testament as we have come to understand it. So let's use the book of Micah in its entirety to see if we have the Old Testament story understood correctly. What is the problem of mankind? What have they been doing wrong? Micah 1:5. All this is for the transgression of Jacob, and for the sins of the house of Israel. What is the transgression of Jacob? Is it not Samaria? And again, what's in Samaria? If you're living there, you have a huge temple to Baal of Tyre, the god of Jezebel. What are the high places of Judah? Are they not in Jerusalem? Therefore I will make Samaria a heap of ruins in the field, places for planting a vineyard. All her carved images shall be beaten in pieces, and all her pay as a harlot shall be burned with the fire, and all her idols I will lay desolate. So 1:5 through 7 describes the sin of humanity as evidenced in Israel at this time, and that's simply worshiping a created deity. Well, what's the solution? What do you need to do to solve that problem? Micah 4:5, and this is as close as we get to a John 3:16 moment in the Old Testament again. Micah 4:5, for all people walk each in the name of his Elohim, but we will walk in the name of Yahweh, our Elohim, forever and ever. That's how you solve that problem. You simply walk in the name of your Creator Elohim, Yahweh. The oh so simple but oh so formative question of which Elohim really, again, runs the story of the human condition. Well, there's a fascinating prediction, and we talked about prophecy previously and how the New Testament uses the term plerao, or fulfill. Here comes a fascinating prophecy that you've probably heard of in the Old Testament about the city of Bethlehem. It's in Micah 5:2. But you, Bethlehem Ephratah, though you are little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of you shall come forth to me the one to be ruler in Israel, whose goings forth are from old, from everlasting. Jews and Christians both agree, based on this text, that without a doubt, the Messiah, whoever he will be, will come from Bethlehem. And what happens, of course, in Matthew 2, verses 5 and 6, you have this understanding of the wise men who are coming into town, into Jerusalem, looking for the king of Jerusalem to be born, and they're told, well, he's going to be born in Bethlehem, based on Micah 5:2. And so the writer Matthew, in fact, says, or he uses the phrase, not plerao, which again can just mean an interesting connection, but he writes it out this way, thus it is written, and he quotes Micah 5:2 to send the wise men off down to Bethlehem, about 5 miles south of Jerusalem. Well, is there even a more clear prediction of the Messiah? I'd recommend you keep reading in Micah 5:2 down to Micah 5 verse 4, and listen to this prediction of what Jesus will be like, or the Messiah, or whoever, again, without a name attached. What will the ruler of Israel be like? I love how 5:4 describes him. He shall stand and shepherd by the might of Yahweh, by the power of the name of Yahweh his Elohim, and they shall dwell securely. For lo, he shall be great to the ends of the earth. Can you think of a better way to describe the person of Jesus in the New Testament and beyond? Well, is there what I'd like to call a now what do we do kind of a storyline? At the end of Micah, I think he has established, again, here's the problem of mankind, here's the solution. But then what should we do in the meantime? Of course, the biggest issue in the mind of the ancient Israelite is the process of sacrifice and ritual and the religious traditions that are part of the worship of Yahweh. They're associated with it. And so the temptation will be, in worshiping Yahweh and not worshiping other gods, we're going to straighten up or clear up or improve our ritual traditions as well. But listen to Micah 6, verse 6 through 8, classic text. With what shall I come before the Lord and bow myself before the high God? Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves a year old? Will the Lord be pleased with thousands of rams, 10,000 rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He has shown you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God? In other words, you simply go back to what we just said. When it comes to how to honor God, don't improve the sacrificial system. Just get rid of it. Just walk humbly with the Lord your God. And what happens when the wheels fall off? What happens when things go wrong? And they will. As we close the book, chapter 7, verse 7, therefore I will look to the Lord. I will wait for the God who can save me. My God will hear me. The simplicity of the book of Micah is what I love so much about it, and how it recaps again the story that we have been listening to for so long.